Good evening and welcome to BackChat. I'm your host, Tama Madima. This evening, we are chatting to Mihlali Xotyeni. He's in the building. Sensational young man. He's a sprinter, up and coming, and has done big things already. So we'll touch on that. But if you're joining us, welcome everybody. I hope you guys are doing good. Hope the weekend was good. A lot of performances that we've seen over the weekend as well. The season is getting underway, so expecting some special things to start happening on the track. So if you're joining us, welcome guys, welcome. We're gonna be live, and we are live, and everybody that is watching, I hope you will enjoy this. We're gonna have a good time. Welcome. I see a whole fasty to me. Welcome to you. The boy X is in the building. Welcome. Let me just send out an invite whilst everybody's still joining in. And we powered by Backtrack Sports, by athletes, for athletes. Continue to just bring the news to the athletes. The boy.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mihlali? You good?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm super, man. Thanks for joining us. I'm excited. I think we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
And I know the people that are watching here are gonna be expecting some fire coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna have fun. So welcome, man. Thanks for joining us, and hope you will enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
No, it's a pleasure. See, people are still jumping on. We're gonna give them time, and then once they jump on, we're gonna start the introductions, and then we'll get going. How have you been? Otherwise, obviously, the first month of 2022 is already done. We're into the second month, almost starting tomorrow. How was training been, and how has it been back in action, back on track, and so on?
It feels amazing, man. It's been a while waiting.
It
was good to train with my boys again. I miss my family. It's good to be back to train with Benji, Mboni, and Bradley. So it's quite amazing to be back on the track. Although I had some fallbacks, but I'm coming. I'm coming back. I'll be back. All
right. That's what we want to hear, man. And yeah, I see the people are joining in. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining. I think we're good now. I'm gonna get us started, and then we'll take it from there. I see the likes of Xotyeni is in the building. Abednego, I see you. Choba is in the building. Welcome. Who else can you see? If you see somebody, give them a shout out.
I know everyone. I know everyone.
I see Musa, the journalist, Trevor, Bruni, Jimbo. I see he's in here. Bruni, the physio. Stompy the greatest Stompy is in the building.
Stompy.
All right, man. Let's get started. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, with us this evening, we've got a talented young man. He's achieved a lot in quite a short time. He goes by the name of Mihlali Xotyeni. He is a World Athletics Under-20 Championships 4x100-meter relay record holder. I repeat, world record holder, ladies and gentlemen. Also AGN under 18, 100-meter and 200-meter bronze medalist, as well as AGN championship 200-meter, 100-meter silver medalist. Ladies and gentlemen, Mihlali Xotyeni.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's a pleasure, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know, we're talking recently the other day, and exciting times. I don't wanna start with that too early. You know, I don't want to get to start with that. We'll build it up towards it. I mean, breaking a world record holder. I see Mboni saying world record holder.
Yeah.
It's a big achievement. You know, for South Africa, it's a big achievement for yourself. But the journey does not start at world records. It starts at the beginning. The beginning is not always as as clear as what you've achieved. When did you know that you wanted to run? Were you always a sprinter? Did you play rugby, soccer?
No.
Did you swim?
Let me tell you. So when I was young, I liked playing soccer more than anything.
Yeah.
Like soccer was literally the best thing ever. And my coach would put me on the left wing because he knew I had the speed. And I was like, at some point, you should really do athletics. I'm like, nah, I love soccer. I love scoring. You know when you score and everyone comes to you, gives you a heart, that thing. I enjoy that thing. So
Yeah.
2018, I moved to Pretoria at a school called Prestige. So when I got there, they only played soccer from July. You see.
Yeah. In
So
winter, yeah.
now from January to July, I did nothing. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try this thing and see where it goes. I went in, didn't do my best, but like there was a potential. You see, there's a potential. Like something there is coming, but okay, yeah, you have potential to become the best, but you're not there yet. I continued with it. I continued. Then July came. I played soccer. I then forgot about athletics. Then tax came to me. 2020, because 2020 I went back home to Eastern Cape, right? I'm from Eastern Cape. So I went back to Eastern Cape. When I got there, competed, then Tax called me up here, Coach T called me. Then I was like, I'm interested into grooming you to being a professional athlete. I'm like, I did, let's do this. So since 2020, okay, let me say since 2018, I've been focused athletics wise. So yeah, that's started there. I would say 2018. Before then, it was all soccer. Only soccer.
It's interesting, because, sometimes you think, you look at you guys, you look at what you've achieved, and I think it's so easy for people to forget how young you are. Just 18 years old, turning 19 this year. And there's still so much to do. World Juniors are back again this year, and I think the whole world now, they're going to be looking at Team South Africa. And it's quite interesting because going into, I know I'm skipping a bit. Going into the World Champs, there was a whole lot of which country is here, which country is not here. But you guys did the one thing that mattered the most. You run the time, and then you keep the critics quiet. Is that not? So yeah, man, I think that's always the way to go about it. So tell me, so 2018, you said you come through to Tux. Obviously, Coach T, Tabo Matividi, phenomenal development coach, also working with seniors as well. He says, okay, I see something in you, I see potential. Talk about the journey, coming from a more soccer-focused mindset into the Tux sport environment where you live, breathe, athletics, school, and, everything is built around it. How was that?
Firstly, coming from Eastern Cape, like being from Eastern Cape and coming to Gauteng, it's a massive thing because there are things that when I was at home, I'm not used to doing, but when I'm here, I have to do it like almost regularly. Like I would go to training, maybe if I want to Monday, Tuesday, skip the rest, I'll go next week. So in Tux, and in Tux, you train twice. 9 o'clock, you train at 7:30 in the morning and train at 3:30. So it took time to adapt to that area because I'm lazy. I'm a very lazy person. So I have to push myself and be able and force myself to do things. And unfortunately, my roommate was Benjamin. So now we're like this. In the morning, when I wake up, if I wake up first, I'll wake him up because he was also lazy. We both from lower standard places, right?
Yeah.
So now we wake each other up. Okay, boy, it's time to push for training now. Okay, boy, it's time to push for training. It's a blessing because I'm not used to going to the gym. Eastern Cape, I never went to gym. I only started the gym when I got to Tux. Doing deadlifts. I don't know if you know what a deadlift is now. Like I'm still learning these things. That's the exposure I got of new things around me. You see. So it was a blessing, and I am truly grateful for what Tux and the AFT have done for me. To be here where I'm at now as a world record holder, it's all them. It's all there. From them paying for my gym work, my coaches, my physio, everything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, to be able to acknowledge and to say, listen, I thank you guys for what you've done for me. It's big. I see Sipo Dambile. He says, Nick Jongi, boy, Nick Corner boy, Nick Jongi. He says he's here. He's watching.
Yeah, I see him.
Shout out to him. I see Banding Tini says we love to hear it. A lot of people are also jumping in here. I see AC Speedster. Alyssa Conley is in the building.
Yeah.
Mihlali P, I see you. Sibongi. Oh my, I'm not gonna get everybody. Naim Razak, my brother. Welcome. Mboni. It says Danki Mamfundi.
Mamfundi was my sport manager at Tax.
Yeah. Now she's the connect for you guys, eh? All right, so let's see what else. I see Mboni says that the lightning is doing the boy well. The lighting. It looks like you're glowing, eh? Do you have a globe there? What's happening? Do you have
No,
social
I'm just
lighting?
chilling. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just doing my work. That's all. I'm just chilling and looking good. I have to look good. I have to look good.
All right, man. Absolutely. All right, so let's talk about it. 18 years old, right? We've gone to the beginning. We came into the development side, being at Tax, getting into the system of being an athlete.
Yeah.
And then, the journey, it's not always easy. Obviously, even if I look at last year, there's a bit of injuries, there's a bit of challenges. It's not an easy journey. How was it adjusting? Obviously, new training programs. You mentioned being from the Eastern Cape, coming to Pretoria, from being in Pretoria Prestige side, coming to Tax, and then from Tax being in a totally different system. What did you say was the most valuable lesson you learned in this time?
Patience. Through everything, be patient.
Yeah.
I remember last year when I was in essays, I got injured semifinals. That's how bad it was. I got injured semifinals, and I thought my dream of going to World Juniors was impossible. Spoke to my coach, told me that I can still do this. I went back to work, and I stayed patient. Stay patient. No matter what happens, just stay patient. Staying patient and doing what you're supposed to do will get you wherever you want to go. So I stayed patient and I prayed about it, and the rest is history, I guess.
So injury, you're patient, you work your way up after essays. Obviously, it's a big disappointment, not making. I know in the semi, I was in the semis, in the semi-final, getting that injury.
Yeah.
Later that season, you came back in May, June. Is it June? June, to show
June,
that June, hey guys, I'm here. Eh?
I had to show them because I knew I could make it. I knew there's something in me that's telling me, X, go, you can do this. But there was, of course, there's self-doubt because when you're injured, everything is down. You don't see yourself going back to where you were at because you work so hard. Then when you get to a national championship, you just get injured. And you ask yourself, but what happened? What did I do wrong? Blah, blah, blah. So I had to show myself, I can do this. I have the potential. Yeah. I have the right coach. I have everything around me that I need. All I have to do is just train and just do my best.
Absolutely. So then you come back. You come back. There's some meetings in June there. You sharpen a few toe drags, blocks, cling. The combos start communicating. Talk about the PB race.
The PB race. Let me tell you. So when I see the line, Benji shows me the lineup the day before. He's like, yo, you're running against Luke Davids in Social Science. I'm like, yo, I'm not ready for this. Luke Davids, youth champion. I'm like, yo, you see now, it's about to go down. That day, I went to bed early. I was like, you know what, I want to do this. I'm focused. Slept early, woke up early, had my breakfast, went to the track, warmed up. So now starting lineup. Luke Davids is next to me. I think he's next to me. Nah, it's just he's a lane next to me. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make sure that from starts I destroy him. Because if from starts he catches me, he's gonna chow me. I know he's gonna destroy me. So I made sure that from starts I move. That's all I did. I moved from starts and I made sure that I'm going. There's no way that event, I told myself I'm qualifying for juniors. That was the day I was like, you know what? I woke up in the morning, I'm like, yeah, today I'm in that list. I'm making that list. Regardless of whatever happens, I'm making that list. Yeah. So when I got there, I just put my short prayer, just. I'm like, yeah, it's time. It's go time. Talk to him first. I'm like, talk to him. I'm like, it's go time.
Let's go.
Boom. Then I left. And I made sure that I'm gone.
10-3-6.
Yeah.
It puts you nice in the team, you know. All of a sudden, like you said, you set your goals, won a race, got the times. All of a sudden, you know, you're in yourself for content. You're in the room for content. Obviously, it's not open yet. At what point did you know? All right, the team is announced to go to World Championships. It was not always clear, you know. At a point, it seemed like we don't know if it will go on or not. How did you guys like stay prepared and focused in that time, you know, before you got that the final go ahead to say, listen, it's on?
So you know that I trained with Benjamin, and Benjamin already qualified for World Juniors, right?
Yeah.
So after that 10-3, coach was like, regardless of whatever happens, I'm sure you're in for the relay, because there was no one had a faster time than me other than Benji in South Africa at that time. So coach was like, you know what, let's just continue training, then we'll see whatever happens when you get to Kenya. You see? So I continued training and I worked. That's what I did. I just continued training. I wasn't thinking about the worst. I just thought about what's best for me at that moment. So I just stayed on training and just doing my best. Yeah.
So this is a big deal, man. Like for me, like I think, and I see it a lot now in the young fellas, man. You guys, I can see you take the SA colors serious, man. Like it's amazing to watch. You know. When I think of that, I just want to give a. It's that fire we need, man. Because the SA colors, yo, guys, like
it's not that
you know what I mean.
That thing.
Once you've got it, you know, it must be like you're carrying a South Africa on your back, you know. That's how important it is, man. It's like that kit is sacred kit, you know. You don't train in that kit, but you leave it there. You know, you only wear it.
It's for big things, everyone. Just put it there. Leave it alone. It's there. Leave it alone. Don't do anything with it.
You know?
Yeah.
And once you step on that line, it doesn't matter what condition you're in, you know. It's for South Africa.
Yeah.
And you go out, and I can see you guys have that energy, and we need that energy, man, because that's what is gonna bring national pride. That's what's gonna bring, you know, when you make the team, the people must be like, yo, yeah, no, you know, you're a national athlete, and the way you carry yourself, the way it changes everything. Your life must never be the same once you wear that kit, you know. And that's the energy. Tell us about that moment. All right, fine. Team selection is out.
So I saw the team selection properly. When did it come out? Beginning July. So I'm on my way to training, and Coach Paul sends me a list. I'm like, must I open it, or must I leave it till after training, or must I no? Let's just do this. Just see what happens. I see my name there. I'm like, yeah, I've made it. And that day, I got to training early. I warmed up early. When coach arrived, I was like, I made it. We're in this, dog. We're going to Kenya. That's how excited I was, because I didn't believe it. I'm like, yeah, I really made it. Like, I'm really getting SA colors. I'm really going to Kenya. I have to get a passport. Like, I need a passport. I have a passport because of that thing. I'm getting my own passport now. It was mind-blowing to see my name there in that list. Mihlali Xotyeni. It made me feel different. Since that day, I've never been the same Mihlali ever again. Since that day, I've never been the same that. Since that day.
Absolutely. Okay, so your life has changed, man. You've got these colors now.
Yeah.
You've got a passport all of a sudden, Dean.
Clean passport.
Clean, it's fresh. It's gonna get its first stamp when you go to Kenya.
Yeah.
Talk about that experience. Obviously, you hear a lot of things of traveling and how it's like competing outside of South Africa and so on. How do you find that experience? And how do you guys as a team, use that experience to bring a world record performance, you know?
Leaving South Africa was kind of the best moments of my life because it was my first time off the country. Not gonna lie, it's my first time. There's many more to come though, but my first time off the country. So getting to Kenya, new environment, the time zone is different. So South Africa is an hour. We an hour ahead in Kenya, and South Africa is behind. It's obviously difficult to maintain that thing because the sleeping schedule is different from when you sleep here. I feel. So now, when we got there, we got there 2 days before the competition started. So day after I went to training, we trained. We felt the atmosphere. How is it? How clean is it? Is it nice? Are the legs still working properly? Then competition started. Benji competed. Bronze medalist. I'm at silver. Sorry, silver. Got silver. Then 200 meters. Semifinals. He tried. Got angry. I was angry too. Everyone in that team was angry basically because we didn't have a gold. We were all angry. So in the hits for the relay, we broke the African record, right? In the relay. Then when Achilles came to me, they asked me a question. So what can you expect tomorrow? I'm like, hold the record. I told them, I'm like, hold the record tomorrow. Go to my room. I slept. Go to my room, chilled. Ate. I slept. Next day, game day. Woke up in the morning, did everything normally, went to the track, sat down the track, and I was with Benji. Told Benji, okay, it's time now. We're doing this. We're taking this home. Going in the stadium when the final started, it was packed. It was fully packed. Like you see Team South Africa there. All of them, okay, all of them are there. So now going in the blocks, when I got there, I'm short. You know I'm short, guys. Looking at the people I'm running against, all of them they told. These niggas are like 1'8", 1'9", and I'm the only one there. Me, I'm 1'6". Me, I'm there chilling. I'm like, yo, and all of them have what you call this, bubble spikes. You know the bubble spike?
Yeah.
And me, I still have my old Nike spike from March. That I use in March. I'm like, you know what? I know what I'm here to do. I have my country is behind me. They're watching me. I'm on TV right now. They can see me on TV now. So if I do anything wrong, I'm gonna trend. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I know what I have to do. Got there. I was in lane 3. I even remember lane 3. When I got there, on your marks, I went in the blocks. Silent prayer again. You know more. Silent prayer again. Sit. I had to make sure that the guy from Italy was in front of me doesn't open the gap. I close the gap. I make sure that I give Nesipo Dambile the baton first. That was my job, right? To give him first. Yeah. Gave him the baton, and I told him, boy, Baleka, like his Kosa, run. I told him straight, run. Continued. He went. Lucky, also him, did the job. So now the battle was with Benji. I got scared for a minute there. Because from my direction there, the way Benji had it, he was winning. But this guy from Jamaica, he was coming. And he was coming very fast. So me, I'm like, Benji, don't do this. Please don't do this. Continue, boy. Because Benji has this thing of his, when he's under pressure, he starts doing this thing, loses focus, and then it's time. So I told him, Benji, Bambe boy, get in there. So when you cross the line, in my mind, I'm like, it's fine, it's second. Remind anything. He comes to me, he's like, dog, we just broke the world record. What? World record? Yeah. Look at me. When I see it, yo, world record. To that moment. Never forget that moment. We'll never forget that moment.
You know what? You know this moment deserves. Let me hit you with this moment.
I forgot my medal. I'll show you my medal like this. I forgot my medal. I'll show you my medal like this.
Yo. So I mean, that moment, guys, you don't understand, man. For South Africa, it meant so much. Are you still with me? It was
Yeah,
it was big, man, because it was like it's always when you're doing it with the juniors as well. Junior level is like just the level before seniors. It's like a projection to say, listen, guys, South Africa. I think South Africa in 2021 did so well. The way you guys performed at World Juniors, right? The way the guys performed at Olympics. We don't have a medal, right? But you look at the squad. Most of the guys, 23 years old, 22. We got 21. We've got 24-year-old is like, and then there's obviously the top dogs are in the finals. And it's encouraging because it shows that towards 2024 Olympics, 2028 Olympics, we'll be talking a totally different story. And it's the beginning. It is the beginning of things.
It's the
beginning of things to come. World record holder. I see even recently those the actual. Have you got the actual?
The
actual trophy.
I would have brought everything here. I'll show you how beautiful that thing is. It's
Where
so
is
amazing. It's in my room.
Okay. Now I was gonna say quickly go get it, but it's fine. It's a bit
far. It's far.
But you recently got the actual trophy. What's on the trophy? How does the trophy look? Tell us about the feeling. Thoughts, please.
So when I saw the trophy, firstly, it's on the top, it's written World Athletics. In my mind, I'm like, I'm in the history books, you know what I mean? Like, World Athletics, Mihlali Xotyeni is there. There's Usain Bolt, Mihlali Xotyeni is there somewhere. No matter what happens, I'm there. So when I saw it, it's this big. It's this big. It's this. It has my name, Sinesipos Dambile's name, Lucky, and Benjamin. Then at the bottom, it's written World Under 20 World Record, with a time of 38.51. It's beautiful. It's it's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, man, in the record books, Usain Bolt, Wade van Niekerk is in the record books. Mihlali Xotyeni is in the books.
Exactly. You see, you know this. It goes like this. You know this. Exactly.
All right, man. Let's talk about the season to come. Obviously, hey, time is moving, man. Time has been flying, which is good. Season to come, important one. I see Mboni M asks, what do you have in store for us in 2022? I think that will set the standard for what to come.
It's a tough question, eh? So to tell you guys what I want to do, it's gonna be a mission, you see. So like, I was just saying, the best is about to come. Like we're praying for an injury-free season, no injuries.
Yeah,
we're just doing the work. We just want to show the full potential of what Mihlali Xotyeni can do. You see, from my side, the only thing I can say is that expect anything. That's all I'm gonna say. Whatever you see, just be surprised. I will try, do my best to deliver what I'm asked to do. But from my side, all I'm gonna say is just expect anything. Anything can happen.
Absolutely, man. I think anytime you step on the track, and I think that's the most important thing, especially at your age, man. It's not about. Don't make it about when is the next big performance. Remember, 18 years old, man. This thing is a process. There's a journey towards running sub 10. There's a journey towards senior international competition. World Juniors are back this year again. That would be a place to start. But irregardless of what happens, it's just about enjoying the moment. And what I like about you is that I can see, man, you really, what happened last year and everything that's coming from it, you've taken it, you've embraced it, and you're celebrating and really living in that moment.
Yeah.
Because it's important, it's what you've achieved, a lot of people will dream of, doing. Whether it will happen or not for them, who knows? So just stay present, enjoy it, rock up to training, keep the love of the sport, and yeah,
Don't
just
give up.
keep going with the process.
Don't
Don't
give
give
up.
up.
Don't give up.
Ungayeki, ungayeki.
That's like the most thing that most of people, our youth, normally do is to give up. Setbacks are meant to be there. That's how life is. That's how life is. So if you take a setback and you just think that that's your life, that's how you never make it in life. You have to embrace every setback and make sure that you learn from it. You grow.
Yeah.
Every setback you come across, you grow from it. You become more
Absolutely.
mature and more experienced from it. You see? So they must just not give up. I'm living my dream. I fought for my dream. I'm still fighting for it. The best is still to come. And that bad. I haven't started next. When I start, I'll tell you, okay, you see now I'm running now. I'm starting anything. You see when I'm running.
Musa Jatla says ungayeki kwedini.
So I'll say, never stop. I'll never stop.
Benji is saying it's on. There's some handshakes. There's some fist pumps.
I can see it.
People are saying, Mboni, stick around for the show. So guys, you made history, names written in stone. Big ups, man. We're gonna wrap it up from there. But before we wrap it up, I just want you to a message to South Africans. I mean, you guys made South Africa very happy last year. There's a lot of support.
Yeah.
Things might have changed in your life. I don't know, but either way, you've got people who are supporting and wishing to see you do better. What message do you have for those people?
For my people supporting me, sure. What I can say is, for now, it's stick around for the show. When was right, he knows. I'm not a person who likes to speak. I like to do. All I can say is just continue supporting me, and I truly appreciate the support I'm getting from everyone. I will do my best to make you proud again, and hopefully do best even this year. You see, I'm coming. That's what I'm saying. I'm coming.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it straight from the man. He goes by the name of Mihlali. Young man, we're gonna be looking out, man. I think it's gonna be a special one. The season is gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah.
We can't wait. The season, I think the season is starting in Feb. January, there's a few pre-seasons,
Let me tell you something. So, you know my coach, right? Is Paul Khorish, right?
Yeah.
And Coach Paul is a person that will want to do things when he thinks they're perfect. So if you see me running in March, let me be. If you see any of my teammates compete, let them compete. Me and Coach Paul, we spoke. We'll compete when it's time to compete. And I'm gonna put in a show. You see?
Absolutely.
Coach Paul knows what he wants, and I'm gonna give it to him.
All right, man. I hear you. I know you guys are working and keep on putting in the work. Shout out, man, to you, to Paul, the people that have been there, and everybody who is, making you the best version of yourself. I see Usox Zazini says,
Don't mind that.
Man.
I don't know how you're saying that. I don't know how you're saying that.
But yeah, man, I see people are sending also a lot of love and support. We got you, boy. Keep shining, man. We want to see you guys shining. We look forward to the future, present as well as what's to come in years to come. Stay focused, stay hungry, and from Backtrack side, we're gonna just keep supporting you guys, man. The world needs to see how great South Africa is. That's our only job. The rest, it's up to you guys to go out there and shine.
Thank you so much for having me. Truly appreciate this opportunity. Thank you for the support. Yeah. My people, I love you all. Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, with those final words from Mihlali, we're going to close it. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this evening. We're going to keep these conversations going. We need to hear what these athletes are saying. Also get into their minds of the time flies, man. Hey, time flew today, but it is what it is.
Hey.
We'll be back again next week. And from here on, we're just going to keep shining, man. But yeah, thanks a lot. Have a good one. Let me leave you with this song just to spice up the mood a bit. Let's see. Hey. Hey. Yay. 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 Yay.
You know, I used to dance. You know that? I used to dance.
Next episode, we'll be dancing with you. Shop Mihlali, take care. See you again. Thanks to everybody who watched. We'll be back again soon, guys. And Wednesday, we got a podcast with Xotyeni van der Walt. It's going to be amazing. Cheers. Shop.